So yesterday I showed you how to create a simple transition, and today I'm going to show you how you can add different cuts together to make a full feature um, video, whatever you're doing, right? So here are my cuts. This is actually the video that I made yesterday, but I'm showing you how I edited it today. So when you drop in your first clip, it does take up the whole timeline, because that timeline only goes, so if you look at this is like the first 30 frames, actually. The 30 frame for 30 frames per second is the first 30 frames. So what you have to do is you have to scroll the wheel back on your mouse, so that way you can see the full thing. Then you'll see that this bar on the bottom kind of moves, so I'll just scroll this over. And now there it is. Okay, now what you're looking at here is where the video ends. So here's the end of the video, 250, versus where your actual clip ends. So this will have to be extended, and I'll show you how you do that. But before we extend it, we want to add the other parts of the video. And that's just as simple as dragging and dropping. So here's my second one, and I'll drop it in. Now it goes to the line above it, okay? It's not going to go on the end here. You don't want it to go on the end here, okay? They are separate things. So I am going to hit Control so I have them both selected, okay? And oop, they're not both selected. Make sure they're both selected. It's actually easier if you run the line like that. Now they're both selected. Now, look here. This says that it ends at 2865. So you want this to start at 2866. So we'll move. What happened? How did I lose the selection? There we go. Got them both. Now, oh, it looks like I can move it over, which is interesting. You really don't want to do that, though. That'll get you in trouble. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't go that route. Keep them on separate lines, because if they're on the same line, then sometimes like it'll overlap, and there it turns red, but once I let go, it won't turn red anymore, and then it's hard to find the one versus the other. You misselect, it becomes messy. So I like to keep it on lines. Plus, by doing that, I can see where one starts and the other one ends. So I'm looking for 2866. So I move it over 2865. Now that's exactly on it, but that's not exactly what I want. So I want 2866. Now it's not really letting me do that with my hand, because I'm not close enough really. But if I come over here to where the time is and make sure that they're both selected again, because I don't want to do it only on one. Where is it starting? Right now it says 2865. Nope, that's not what I want. So I'm going to get rid of the 5 and I'm going to put the 6, and I'm going to hit enter, and there it is. Okay, and this, it didn't do them both. Okay, so this is 2866, this one's still 2865, so you do have to do them separately, but it will move it over. Now this video clip ends and the next one starts, which is exactly what I want. With no space in between, it'll go seamlessly. So the next part of this is going to be scrolling back out again, so that way I can now see both of those, right? And this, it gets a little, the more clips you add, it does get a little more complicated. The number here, okay, for this clip, okay, is, it starts at 2866, and now I can't see where it ends, okay? So I'm gonna have to open this up so that way I can see the numbers. The numbers are super important. Okay, so now it's saying it ends at 21162. That's here. Okay, but I have another clip, so I'm going to actually put 3 and add it. And now this one went over there, which of course, like I said, does become problematic, so I'm gonna move it over. Nope. It's, well, see, when it's on the same line, it's hard to keep them together. Nope. I don't like that at all. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to zoom in. Okay. You gotta grab them together. Sometimes it's a little kooky, and especially when they... What is going on? I don't know what happened there. Okay. And then you just gotta move over with it. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so from here, actually, if I click here, so if this ends at one, no, don't look at that number. I'm sorry, that is not the number. This is the number, 21162. That's what that's at, right? So we want this one to start 21163. 21163. Okay, then we'll select this one, and we want this one to start at 21163. There we go. So now all three of my transitions are going exactly where I want. The last thing I need to do for this is move this to what the endpoint is, and that's actually easy to find now because it's right here. The number is 22517. So I'll actually, oh, it doesn't let me select it, but that's okay. I'll just come up here and I type 22517, enter, and now you see the full clip has gone to the edge, and that's it. I would even go 218 just because. Well, no, I know that my video, I could actually cut it off, so that's actually not a big deal. You might want to go 1 second past or 1 frame past just to make sure that you're not cutting off any of your video. But the end of my video, it doesn't really matter. It's kind of just me clicking the button. So, but you can be as much of a perfectionist as you want with this. But once again, once that's done, then you want to go to your rendering because you got to render this scene. Okay. So I will come over here to my output and I will select my folder, and this is going to be Blender clips. Well, we'll call it scenes. Okay. So you got different scenes into the same, putting them all together into one video. So you hit accept, then that's going to be a MPEG. Make sure it's color, yes, encoding. We want it to be an MPEG 4. We want it to be high quality. We definitely want our audio. And that's it. So then I'll hit render animation, and there it goes. So I'm gonna post that video up for you.